Are we on?
You're in a
Yeah.
purple light.
I had to prepare. I had to put down a little setup, you know.
Is this your bedroom?
This is my studio. My bedroom is over there, but it's all good.
Love the light.
Yes, the mood lights are key. I've been playing with them recently. It's a lot of fun. Gotta set the mood for when I play later, okay? Gotta
Yeah.
give you a beautiful performance.
How
This is
you
so
doing?
exciting. I'm doing unreasonably well considering the dark time that we have found ourselves in right now, but honestly, I'm vibing and I'm great.
Nice.
I'm
Hi,
I'm thriving.
Trisha.
Hi Trish.
Trish.
Yes.
How's
The
it
lighting
going,
is for you,
girl?
Trisha. Trisha, this is all because I saw your live stream and I'm like, I need to step my game up. I'm coming. Trisha should have been your last podcast on
I know, she was
honestly because
great.
like
She
that
was
live stream was
wonderful.
so
If anyone
epic.
hasn't seen Trisha's performance last week, check it out.
It's overwhelming. It's actually, I was telling her earlier today, it was actually the most entertaining live stream I've ever seen.
I know, it was
Hands down.
amazing. The outfits,
Hands
everything,
down,
everyone.
though.
Watch last episode, because holy shit.
Yeah, shit gets real at the end.
Shit's gonna get real again today, I hope.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Minus the
yeah.
props, but I have my robots.
Oh my god, we're
They
gonna
keep
totally
us
talk about
company.
that after.
They
But
keep us
first,
company.
let's talk a
Yes.
bit about the band.
Right. So to
Band.
people who don't, yes,
Aww.
exactly. To people who don't know, my name is Aaron Loveday, and I am the drummer for Cowboy Meets Pirate. Right. I play the drums. I hit things. I'm loud and cute. And
Yeah.
yeah, I'm not a singer or anything, but I am a musician, and I am in quarantine, so this makes me eligible for this live stream, as I've been told.
Obviously, I mean, duh, musicians are musicians.
The doing. But yeah, all the people you've live streamed so far have been singers. Is this true?
So,
Yeah, okay. I'm just saying. I'm the
doesn't
first
matter.
drummer.
This makes it even more epic and more original and more
That's
cool,
it.
you
That's
know?
it. Because then it
But
would
it's
be
odd
called
one
singers.
out.
Then it would be called
Odd one
singers in
out.
quarantine. But yes,
Okay,
this
so
is cool.
you're
You're
in
very like
action, right?
yellow. Pardon?
I'm yellow. Like, I'm yellow, you're purple.
I know, that's what I'm saying. It's a cool
It's
contrast.
not
You're
this
very
yellow and
yellow
it's
and
cool
I'm blue.
combination.
Yes, it's cool.
Cool
We got the art
combination.
direction going over here.
So I was actually wondering. So
mm,
you're part of a band,
hmm
but now there's this quarantine thing going on. So how's it been for you guys as a band? Like, have you had like practices virtually, or like, what,
No,
have you guys been doing
yeah.
anything with
No, it's completely dead. There's nothing, unfortunately.
nothing?
It sucks. It feels like I'm not in a band anymore. They're probably doing a little better than I am because our singer Johnny, for example, has his own home studio, and so he can still do music stuff like he mixes and produces songs and does all kinds of musical projects for different people. And Dice as well has his own home recording studio, so he's fixing that up, and they have like their own musical projects that they can be a part of, and they're still doing things for Cowboy Meets Pirate. Um, like I think John, we do have a song coming out. Like if people who have heard us live before, we often play the song called Hot and Bothered, right? So I think that is the next song that will be released, and it is still in the mixing stage right now. It
Nice.
should be done pretty soon, actually. I wouldn't be surprised if we hear it before the quarantine is up.
So
Um,
there's a lot of people are releasing stuff during the quarantine. So who knows, right?
Yeah, best time to release it. And I'm realizing this too when I'm like posting things. I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
like everyone is home and everyone can like look at it and no one is like, well, mostly no one is at work. So it's a great time to post things as artists, I find, especially
Yeah.
musicians, especially
Yeah.
musicians.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
I
I've seen a
was
lot of like new stuff coming out, and it's like
ah,
it makes it more interesting because we're just home doing nothing, right? So the fact that people are performing on live streams and releasing music and stuff, it's making it more
yeah, there's
interesting
a
and fun.
collective awareness. There's a collective awareness of the
Yeah.
art, as well as the things going on in the world. But also the media is kind of like a double-edged thing. It can give you a bunch of negativity, but it can also share with you all the kind of positive things that you and your friends are doing, like these live streams.
Yes.
So it's pretty cool
So
actually. I've been
no, I was just saying there's no like virtual practices or anything now. It's not. a thing?
No, unfortunately not. I don't know how, I don't, like, I've been wondering too, and like, could we even do that? Is that even like a possibility?
I don't
I
know,
think
like on
that,
Zoom, and everyone's using Zoom for everything now, you know?
yeah, that's what I hear. I think like for guitars and vocals, you might be able to get away with it, but I think the drums are just too powerful of a sound for like the
Probably,
phone
yeah.
camera, like the quality would just like, what the hell is going on?
Yeah.
But I wake up every morning to Johnny's voice because
Is that your alarm clock?
Calvin inspired with the alarm is my alarm clock to get up in the morning. So don't
Good for him to
worry.
know that he does now.
Yeah, he knows, don't worry. But yeah, it's fun. It sucks that we're not practicing, but we still practice at home, of course, And I
Yeah.
think for a drummer, it is easier to practice alone. Where they have like their own private studios and that's good. They have their home studios and they can work on music. But like as far as practicing goes, like it's really all right to just practice with drums and have like you're listening to it over the years in your
Hmm.
in your monitors. I think it's better for me to do that than for them to like, well, as they always say it sucks to like play just to like the drums alone or like just to play the song alone with their
Hmm.
instrument. The drums, like, it's really tactile, so you're really feeling it, whether there's other musicians in the room or not.
Hmm.
So,
Yeah. Makes it hard though with this quarantine thing, but
what, yeah,
hopefully
what,
soon it'll be over, right?
yes.
Hopefully.
I do not doubt that it'll be over pretty soon, and
I doubt it.
this will all be a memory. What's actually scaring me right now is like my drum toms, my skinheads, and my drumsticks, they're all like breaking at this point. Like they're almost, yeah. They're almost all done. So
Oh
I'm like wondering, I'm
man.
like,
So now
oh
you have
my, how am
nothing
I
left
gonna
for you to
practice
play
when
with
they
now
break?
in this quarantine. You have nowhere to
Yeah,
hide.
exactly. I'm gonna have to play with my little tam tams, or I've been doing a bunch of stuff, so I'm not. It's very difficult to make me bored. I will say this.
Yeah, that's for
Very
sure.
difficult.
What was I gonna say? Yeah, you guys had shows planned, I think, the past couple of months, no?
Yes, March was devastating. We had 3 shows in March. We had a show with Jim Beam. They do like a show every year. It's sponsored by Jim Beam, which is a
Yeah,
company.
yeah,
We had a Jim Beam thing. We had we had another one that was going to be in like on the outskirts of Montreal, Saint-Therese. Saint-Therese. We had a show in Saint-Therese, which was pretty exciting because it was our first like out of town show as a
yeah.
so that didn't really go down. I think they're all going to be rescheduled though.
Yeah, so I was gonna ask if they're gonna be postponed and rescheduled and stuff.
I'm
Hopefully.
wondering I'm wondering if the lockdown will extend to like, will they stop doing, because I know that they canceled all the festivals for this summer.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering, are they also going to cancel like all the big shows
I heard that a lot
while
of
they come into
like
the
the
city,
big shows
like
are gonna be
Metropolis and
canceled for like the rest
Bellflower?
of the year.
Yeah,
Like
I
the
know.
big,
And
but
is
I'm
that,
wondering if like the ones that are like at bars and stuff, since they're not like as big of a crowd.
yeah,
That's what I'm
it's
wondering
making me
now as
wonder, is
well.
it, yeah, maybe this is going to be like something really good for local musicians because then those bigger places, or maybe they're going to be more lenient and more reaching out to like the smaller groups because
Yeah, that's what I was
now
thinking.
having
Because
a having a
yeah,
smaller crowd is
imagine
going to
what
be
you
in,
get.
it's going to be a lot better.
Maybe like so
I'm
many
going to
like
violate
corporate
any safety
shows and
codes.
stuff, and just like the big
Yeah,
stuff. It's like
100, 200 people
limited.
could do a show. I don't know. I was thinking about, I was reflecting on this
It
last
is
night.
right.
Like
The crowds are
yeah, it
definitely
might be
good.
really good for local
But
musicians
at
when the
bars, it's
lockdown is up.
usually not more than like 100, 250 people. So if like they're trying to keep it small, then
I feel like the lockdown is going to be lifted, but they're still going to try and stay away from like big festival-y or like
yeah.
Bell Center kind of situations,
Hopefully you'll be in
So
luck and be able to do these smaller shows.
yeah, no, totally. Because that's another thing on my mind too. Like, are we just not going to are just venues going to be closed for the whole summer? Like, I don't
I know,
know.
it's so
Or like
weird.
clubs, like I don't know, like what
We need a
exactly are they
summer. We
going to be
can't
open?
not have a summer.
Yeah, I know. It's going to be really underground. You know what? Mark my words. It's
That's
like
so
things are going to
new.
be super underground now. Like in warehouses type of underground.
I know. Uh,
Ah,
well. Okay, well, tell us what's been keeping you busy these days.
all right. I'll tell you my whole routine. I'm very excited. So I get up in the morning, and this is because now I have like extra time. So I'm like, okay, I want to like do like my dream routine, basically. You know what I mean? Right for right now, for where I'm at right now in my life. So I get up in the morning. and I'll do a little bit of stretching because I do a lot of activities during the day. So often I'll wake up kind of stiff, you know. So I wake up in the morning, I do my stretching, and then I do a 30-minute skincare routine. Fully
Always good.
skincare, right? A five piece routine. So I exfoliate, and then I do a deep cleanse, and then I have my serum, and then I have my moisturizer. So that's a lot of fun, but it takes time. But like now I have the time, you know, so I'm excited to do it every morning. So I do that. Then I eat breakfast, and then usually I'll walk my dog or like do some kind of outdoor thing. And then yeah, it's just pretty much painting the whole day with painting, and then towards the end of the day where my use up the rest of my energy by playing drums, and then like I work out, and then after dinner I'll paint some more, and then I'll dance. That's
Yeah,
pretty
it's true.
much
There's the dancing too,
just
right?
dancing, yeah, and that's been my
All right. So two
that's
questions.
yes,
First of
yes.
all, show us some painting. Second of all, show us some dancing.
Whoa, those aren't questions, those are requests. Oh my goodness. Well, I can't really show you much of the paintings because they're part of a larger project coming out later in 2020, and I want the entire series to be finished
All
before
right. All right.
before showing any individual parts. Um, but yeah,
All right.
Being
Do some
dance.
dancing then. Do some
It's
dancing.
okay, it's okay. Well, okay, I'll dance like after when we do the musical component.
All
It'll
right.
be part of my
Yeah.
performance.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's been a lot of fun, and I haven't even realized, like, today's my break day, but I've literally been doing all those things every day for the past 2 weeks nonstop. Like just every day dancing, every day working out, getting the kind of fitness that I want. Like I aim, when this quarantine happened, like I aim to come out of this quarantine, stronger, better dancer, better musician, having more work accomplished than I did when I went into the quarantine, you know? And I think a lot of people, unfortunately aren't really in that mode of like productivity, but, I'm kind of jumping on that wave. Like I just feel like it's really time to emanate my greatness and to shine, you know? It's like,
Yeah.
it's my time right now, and it's really, I don't feel held back at all. You know,
What's
I'm
going
really
well then?
I mean, I am quite separated from the issue too, you know, but
Hmm.
it doesn't really do anyone any good to like sit around and be depressed about it and to be apathetic, you know? Although
Yeah.
that is
No, it's
clearly
great to
what
keep
some
you
people
busy with
need,
lots of
but for
stuff.
me, yeah, for me I don't know. It's tricky though, because like I've been realizing too that for the past couple of days, sometimes like I'll work out and I have to like ask myself like, am I doing this so that at the end of the day I'm just so exhausted, just too exhausted to care about anything else happening in the world? Is that why I'm pushing myself so hard? You know, I don't think so, but it's just it's a funny thought that came into my head, but yeah,
Hi,
but the healthiness,
Christina. Hi,
yeah.
girl.
But
Hi.
healthy habits become as addictive as any negative habit once you do it for like 2 weeks, you know? Like now, like I really want to, like I had to force myself today to not do anything because today is my rest day, and you know,
What
is
sort
my
are you
day of
trying to do
rest.
on your rest day?
No, this is perfect. This is this is the most excitement I've had all week.
Woo!
You know, because I mean, my lifestyle is exciting for me, but I mean, in general, like I'm not really seeing anyone or doing anything, so I
I
know this
don't
means a
think
lot.
many of us currently are seeing anyone or doing
No,
anything.
no.
So
I
you're not
mean,
alone over there.
are you working at all? Are you at work?
I'm I stopped school. I'm doing school online now. I have a couple more
Okay.
classes left, and then I have my presentation and final projects and all that. I
Hmm.
wasn't working. I was doing a stage, so that's done. I'm applying for work because I'm supposed to be graduating.
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
for me, it's just I don't even want to apply to too many places because who knows when they're going to be taking people, you know? So I
Yeah,
started
yeah.
slowly at the past two schools that I was working at. So I applied at both of those places. And then I've been just taking it easy at home, also walking my dog. So it's been like,
That's it, that's
taking some
it.
air and stuff and coloring for like self-care and relaxation. I've
Yeah,
been helping around the
totally.
house. I've been doing some personal projects, just taking it easy also.
Good for you. Yeah, no, exactly. It's kind
Yeah.
of like, it kind of makes me think, I know a lot of people like they're kind of really upset about the situation, but for me, it reminisces of like summer vacation when we were kids, you know, because everyone, in the sense that nobody is working and nobody is well, soon to be nobody is at school either. So everyone is
Yeah.
like, everyone is here, but we just can't like go outside and physically interact with each other. But we're all like here in the same space and like in the same situation essentially.
I find it like for us at home, I find it really cool because we're all home, like the four of us, like my dad, my mom, my sister, and myself.
Right?
Really
Yeah.
nice to like be together, but at the same time, it's weird. Like my sister's working in the basement, my dad's working in the dining room, I'm doing my schoolwork in my room, my mom's in the
Hmm.
kitchen. Just like weird to have everyone home, you know? But it's
Yeah,
nice
yeah.
to
For
be
like,
together too.
do
It's
you guys get
different.
along well? I mean, because I can't even imagine how it must be like. There's a lot of people complaining that they're like in abusive relationships or like
Yeah,
they're like
no.
in an unhappy marriage and they're stuck together.
No, 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 no. My parents are in a really happy
It
marriage. We're
sucks,
we're
but like,
pretty good.
I
Like
can't. Yeah.
we're pretty good. We're pretty good. I mean, there's those days where there's more stress just because, there's like everyone's home and it's like everything's all going on at the same time and stuff. So I've been having
Right,
some
right.
depression, some anxiety here and there, but
Yeah, ups and downs.
mainly pretty, I mean, we're managing. I have
Yeah.
my days that
Yeah,
I'm like in
yeah.
my room doing my stuff, or sometimes I'm in the kitchen with my coloring book and I'm just with my mom hanging out. Or it really depends. I'll help my mom because she does a lot of kitchen stuff.
I feel you. Yeah, yeah.
So,
Do you cook?
we're making it work. It's
Yeah.
rough, but we're making it work.
Yeah, yeah. That's it. That's it. What else can we do?
I can't complain.
I mean, there's a lot of things outside of our control right now, and we have to kind of let that go and realize that what we can control is our state of mind, right?
Hmm.
So that's really the only thing that like, can keep us sane in this really insane
Pretty
time.
much.
But it's crazy, like yeah, like in the beginning when this all started, I was really fascinated at just the fact that like,
Diana!
yo,
Hey!
whoa, that's crazy, hey
Yeah.
girl. But yeah, like in the beginning, the way this all started, it's so cool to like have something that we're all collectively going through, even though it's something
Yeah,
shitty, but
it's
it's
not
still
like we're
something
literally
it's
all in it together. Like the whole
yeah, it's
world is in this
fascinating.
together.
I was
Had one of
talking
my
to a
Dutch friends
girl.
tell me today.
Yeah, yeah,
We're
yeah,
in it
exactly.
together. It's like Europe and here, and it's like we're in it together. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. People from the States, people from California, they're
Yeah,
in
it's
the
pretty cool. When
exact
you have a
same
friend in
boat.
Europe who's
It's
telling you, yeah, we're in it
crazy.
together. Yeah.
No, that's it. That's totally it. And like this whole live stream trend, which is becoming really, really active lately these days, you know,
Yeah.
it's interesting. There's musicians and there's artists that I like that like weren't really doing live streams before, but now they are. And so like you get to
Yeah.
interact with them in that way that like you probably would have never you never would have seen that side to them
Yeah, it's pretty
had
cool.
we not been in
It's
this
fun how
situation,
everyone's
right?
actually like all the musicians and like everyone's just getting into it and having like having a good time with it, making like a bad situation to a good situation.
That's true, though. There's positives and negatives in every situation, and I
Yeah,
think
like it started off as like,
it's
oh
more,
shit, like it's so
yeah,
negative, but there's so much positive in it, and we're also like
yeah,
becoming more aware of ourselves and what we need to do, and
yes, yes. It's a time
yeah,
of self-reflection. I
yeah,
absolutely agree with that. It's really a time of self-reflection and kind of,
yeah, it's true.
you know, I feel like nature has like put us in our rooms to like think about what we did, sort of. It's like that's the vibe, kind of. We're just like, oh. Like and like when the world gets back to normal, like how can we be better? How can we go back into the world as better stewards?
It's gonna be
Uh,
really different. Like once we come back from this, things are gonna be
yeah,
really different, but
yeah, I know, but
hopefully in
hope
a good
like
way.
yeah. In the past, pandemics have always forced humans to like make new laws and to kind of do things a little bit differently, if for the better,
Yeah,
So it's kind of like you trip, you fall, and then you have to think, okay, like why did I fall? Like how can I run? How can I do my action in a way that will, be more beneficial.
Guyana says it will never be the same. No, that's true. It's not
Never.
gonna be the same, but we'll come
It's
out of it as better
unprecedented
people,
what's
I think.
happening. Yeah, 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 for sure.
We'll come out of it as better people, or most of us will. Should we ask if there's anybody who has questions? And then we'll get to the music?
Sure, yeah.
All right, if anybody has questions or comments, type it in. We'll give a few seconds. Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. People are really fearful of this virus, and I think it reflects like our fear of death in general. I
Yeah,
think people
Aaron,
think
what's
that
up
like,
from Guyana? Musician, favorite
what's
song
up,
to dance to?
Diana? Favorite song to dance to? Oof. Yes, recently I've been listening to Prism. They're a synthwave pop duo from Texas. They don't have Texas accents, unfortunately. But yeah, really, really cool, funky, feel good, let's go and dance kind of music. Really good songwriting, great melodies. They have a song "You Should Know" lately, and I've been dancing to that. When I hear a song that I like, I'll listen to it over and over and over again, and I'll like make a little choreography for it, and then maybe I'll do a little dance
Yeah.
video. Yeah, it's super, super exciting.
Nice.
But
Cool.
yeah, there's a lot of music that I dance to. I mean, it's always kind of changing, and in general, like my musical taste has really been all over the place. It's really since my love of dancing, really, because before I used to only listen to metal, but then I
Mm.
started into dancing, which started to lead me into listening to music that's more R&B, more hip hop, more pop, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh, and then from there, I just kind of like spun out in all kinds of different directions. And there's also Montreal's great local music scene, which I discover all kinds of artists like that too.
Yeah,
And
same.
yeah, every artist that I work for, I always just fall in love with their music because I have to listen to it a lot to get inspired for what to paint. And
Diana is
then
asking if you
it's like
listen to post-punk.
post-punk. I can't say that I do. I can't say post-punk. No, no. I've been to some punk shows, but no, no post-punk. Send me a good post-punk band, and I will check it out.
Well, Diana's into a lot of that kind of stuff. So Diana, send some stuff to Aaron.
I didn't know that. Oh, Skyana.
Yeah, yeah,
Post-punk.
yeah, all kinds of stuff.
Oh, goodness.
We both listen to all kinds of stuff, so it's like,
Yeah, 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 yeah. Well, I hope you guys are okay on your quarantine. You know, it's important just to remember to breathe. You know,
yeah, deep breaths. It helps a
deep
lot.
breaths. Deep breaths, exactly.
Yeah. All
Um,
right, deep breaths and music. Go, go.
yeah. Okay. So this is something that cool little setup. Got some ambience to go along with it, you know, just to set the mood,
I love it.
right? Okay. It comes from a place of love because I love you guys. Okay. Got my Tammy's. Oh, I can't really see me. Can you see my hands hitting something?
Yeah,
Can
yeah,
you see
yeah.
the drums?
I see it.
Okay, okay. Okay. Here we go. You ready?
Ah, yeah. This is gonna be cool. Looks like you got mad there at the end. It's like,
Oh, yeah.
sick. Yeah, I
Gotta get
love
into
this
it.
stuff. I love the sound it makes. It's really cool.
Yeah, I hope so. I don't know how well the phone captured that
Trisha says,
sound
wow.
quality.
Trisha says, wow,
Oh,
that
shucks.
was incredible.
Lots of fun, honestly.
And Hannah says, sick.
Woo!
Thanks, guys.
Um, yeah, fun to play. And
You
if I
release your
do,
energy, like your like emotions like that too. It's just like,
oh
you know,
yeah,
like
totally,
if you're
totally.
angry and stuff. Oh wow,
Well,
wow.
drumming is very physical, and it exercises a lot of your inner turmoils, I suppose.
So were you drumming before this band, or was it like
Jamming like with other musicians.
drumming?
Oh, drumming. Yeah. Before Cowboy Meets Pirate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, it's funny. I was gonna I was getting interested in guitar many years ago, and I started like fiddling with one, and then it was around Christmas time, and then my parents they just bought me a drum set for Christmas.
Oh, sick.
I guess I'm a drummer.
Nice.
It was either a snow.
Trisha says, please release a solo ambient album.
Ooh,
I'm so
Trisha
down.
knows.
Ooh.
Trisha knows what's up because that's exactly what's coming. She knows. Trisha, that is exactly what's coming. I'm working on a project called Cymatics, and it's a multimedia project. So it has a performance aspect, so dancing, a musical aspect, which is going to be mostly drumming with ambience and keyboards and all kinds of weirdness.
Yes, girl.
And
Yes.
painting,
Yes.
the visual aspect, which are the paintings that I'm working on. So yeah, all three of them together to form one unanimous project called Cymatics.
So everyone stay tuned for what this guy has in store. I will be
Look
posting
out,
about
it's
it whenever
coming.
it happens.
It's very
So
2020. It's very
stay tuned
2020.
for 2021, I guess. Yeah.
Well, hopefully it'll be out this year, but yeah, there's a lot,
What has in store
obviously.
for us, right?
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff in store, exactly. Much is coming, much is being planned.
Good luck.
I'm building my robot army to take over the world. I mean, to have a show, So it should be fun. Here they are.
What are you gonna do tonight now after this? You gonna go painting somewhere?
Can you see this? Oh, sort
Are
of.
you gonna be doing more of this tonight?
More of drumming tonight?
No, more of the painting.
Oh no. I actually just finished the painting. This is an older one. I just finished the painting. It's called Diosphere. It's very, very exciting. Yeah. There's a part of the painting that's just like this big ball of energy, and there's like arcs of electricity coming out of it. And I don't know. I've never painted something like that, and it got me so excited because it looks so like
we will be
realistic.
looking forward to that.
Yeah. I shock myself sometimes, and that was one of those moments of like, what did I just do? But as an artist, sometimes
That's cool though. So you are basically, we will be telling the viewers that you are an artist in many forms.
A multidisciplinary artist, primarily a painter, secondary musician, and third, my most newest and passionate love is dance. But they all have like the painting is like my imagination and like my crazy visions. Being a drummer is very much more like a meditation because it's quite something to be able to like play your instrument and not get too caught up in your emotions and play too quickly. You have to stay steady despite the excitement of playing. So it's really like, for me, it's like a meditation and also being like really in the zone, not being caught up in your thoughts as you're playing. So it's very like, for me, like the musical aspect is something that's very challenging. And then there's dance, which is it's just like my body's in. Like I want to move and I want to express myself in a way that transcends language, you know? So,
Well, good luck with all
all
your
three of them,
projects.
yes.
Good luck with all your
I miss you,
artistic
Anita. I
projects.
miss you so much. Oh my goodness. I miss you so much.
I know. I can't wait till this is over.
We gotta go get some shisha when this is all over.
Everyone join us for shisha.
Yes,
A
let's do
big
it.
shisha crowd, everyone.
This is a great idea, though. Please continue having. Are you still taking interviews? Are you still looking for
I'm
people to
still doing
interview?
it. So if anybody, any viewers or any artists know anyone who's interested, run it by me. Let me know, and we can schedule some. Yeah, if anybody has
How many more people do you have lined up?
I have a few more. I have a few more actually, and I have a couple more coming. I don't know exactly because I speak to people as it goes, and then some
Right,
agree,
right.
some don't really feel it. I'm waiting to hear back from some.
Some
So
artists.
if anybody knows anybody, run it by me. Send me a DM, and we can work something out.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, cool. Because I think I did have a friend, and I told him I was doing a live stream. He was like, oh my gosh, I want to do one too.
Well, you know what? If you know someone,
He's a musician. He counts.
if you know someone, put me in
Yeah,
contact with them, and we'll schedule.
totally. Have you been watching a lot of other favorite artists doing live streams or anything like
I've
that?
actually watched some live streams. I watched Ria May do a couple.
Yeah, there you go. It's
I've
cool,
watched
eh?
Dee Dee from the Peptides.
Yeah,
I've
totally.
watched there was a few other ones, a few other local singers that I know and stuff. And yeah, there's
It's
a lot. It's
cool. Eh?
real
Yeah, it's
fun. I
fun.
find it
I
real fun.
know. I find it too. It's like we're all. It's weird because they call it social distancing, but in another sense, never have I felt more connected to the
I know.
people in my
Yeah.
friend group. You know, in a weird way. So for me, I call it physical spacing because it's really like we're
Yeah.
physically distanced, but socially we're not. I think we're very connected. And I do when I message people now, or when I send them something or a request, like they answer right away. You know, like
That's really weird. Everyone has their phones now.
maximum an hour, but like people will answer you like right away.
Yeah.
It's just funny. It's just I feel very connected right now. And I even like 2 weeks ago I did a dance choreographer was just like did an online class, and I was like, this is so cool.
That's so cool. This is what I'm working on currently.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. That's so dope. Wow, that
So
matches those blue
after we
lights in my
finish here, I'm
room.
gonna be finishing this one. Yeah. So this is as soon as we're
Yeah,
done
the
on
black
the
paper is actually
sign,
so nice. I think
we
you
work
could
on this.
frame some
Yeah.
of
So
them and
and
if
it's been
people would
helping
buy
me a
it.
lot to stay calm. So
Yeah.
yeah,
I think that design should be like on a
yeah.
bandana.
I'll
Can you make
definitely
that for
show it to
me?
you when I'm done.
Please do.
Yeah. So
So,
I'm gonna go finish my coloring now.
yes, yes.
You guess some painting or some drumming or whatever it is, but we will see each other soon. It was so nice talking to you. Thank you
Yes,
for
yes.
accepting to talk about this stuff.
Of course, of course.
It was really fun.
Much love. Stay safe, stay healthy, and
You too.
yeah. Don't stay in fear. Okay, stay in
No,
a nice positive. Radiate that positive energy. We need it now
more than ever,
more than
yeah.
ever. You know? Yeah.
For sure. You too. Stay safe, stay
Of
healthy,
course.
and we'll do something soon.
Yes. I
All right.
don't even mind coming back on again.
Oh yeah.
It's fun.
Have a good evening.
Yes, you
Thanks
too.
everyone
Thank
for
you so much.
watching.
Bye. Bye,
Bye.
viewers.